the 30th of September. Mark it in, 6 p.m. We're having our All-Star Showdown.
Hey now, it's an All-Star Showdown. Come play.
Yep, it's history in the making. The inaugural AFLW Showdown is coming Friday, September 30. Tickets on sale now at ticketek.com.au. We've been rapidly putting teams together. Obviously, you're a port man, Ben. So far, you have producer Bell.
Yep.
And Demi, who's in Bali at the moment, but her sister nominated her.
Is the Sandful, though, best and fairest. So
Yep.
I'm very excited to meet Demi and have her on the team. I've also got myself Jodie, who joins us now. Good morning, Jodie.
I'm really glad you consulted me before you nominated me for this. Thanks for that.
Dude, that's okay.
No worries. You know I can't play footy very well.
That's all right. I'm pretty sure most people out there can't play.
Yeah, look, I've got Abby from the newsroom in the back lines, Jamie Lee, she called through, and I thought, well, look, if you've got Jodie, who we speak to every Friday,
Yep.
I mean, naturally, I've got to pick Mark Soderstrom, who also joins us now. Soda, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, boys. Thanks for having me. And Jodie, lovely to see you.
Oh, nice to
Where
see
have you been all my life?
Been a big part of it, mate.
Has this been? This is the first time you've been in like a radio studio together.
Oh, God, yes.
For what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Which is, and you can tell it's been a little while for you, Soda, as well, because just as we were coming on, you were talking when the mics were on, and I was like, hang on, you've been doing this for a lot longer than us.
Can I let you in on a secret here?
Yeah.
He used to talk right up to when the mics went on, to the point where there'd be words that can't go to air right before said microphone went on. So things haven't changed.
I didn't control the button, so I wasn't sure if things were going to air or not.
Right.
But, the relationship's back to where it was because I was just waiting in the coffee shop for Jodie.
Oh, my God.
And I sent her a text, said, would you like a coffee? And she said, I'd love one, and left it at that. And I'm thinking... And I sent back, what's your order? And she said, 7 beeping years, mate. I said, well, I don't retain information I never think I'm going to need again for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, look, we want to get to talking about this game. Before we do, though, Soda, what have you been up to away from radio?
Well, boys, what's happened is Childhood Cancer Association, which you all know well, they're a wonderful organisation and they don't get any money from the government.
Yep.
So they said, we need to raise some money. So we come up with this idea to celebrate the great state that we live in, South Australia. And I got a mate, Mark Lobert, and he's got another artist friend called Phil Hodgson, and they've created 41 paintings of iconic South Australian people, places and products. So think of, Fruit Chocks, West End Beer Can, Adelaide Oval, Remarkable Rocks, and iconic people, which is great. So Maggie Beer, who else have we got? Jimmy Barnes, Bruce McAvaney. So we're talking important media personalities, everything.
Okay, well, that's interesting. So you've got Ben and Liam, who are the number one FM breakfast show.
Well, congratulations,
on
boys,
air.
too. Number one
They
FM.
didn't get a Guernsey?
Well, we had only 41 canvases, and Ben and Liam were 42.
Didn't make the cut.
And Jodes, look, I actually put your name down, and I wrote Jodie Blewett because that was your original name, obviously in your pre-second marriage. And the boys actually painted Greg Blewett instead. But he did play 46 tests for Australia, so your ex-husband's painted, but you're not. But
that's okay.
You can bid on the paintings, and all the money, 100%, is going to the Childhood Cancer Association, so it's spiritofsa.com.au, and if you're at the airport for the next month, they're all on show.
Do you know what I love about this? If you've painted iconic South Australians and you haven't put yourself in it, that's what's remarkable to me.
I'm not the artist.
Well, Jodie and Soda joining you this morning with Ben and Liam on Nova, a real blend of words. The people are like, is this the new show? It's Ben, Liam, Jodie and Soda, and throw Cozzy in there and this and that.
Bluey.
Yeah.
But we have you both in because, we kind of we kind of put the call out. You know how people do that with boxing fights these days? Like, I want to fight this person, and they got to front up. But good on you guys. Within 24 hours, you've fronted up. You're going to be playing on our team. So Ben is as a port guy.
Yeah, I've got myself Jodie. Jodie, how do you go? Like, what's your position, do you think? Do you know the positions?
Oh, left, right, out.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not uncoordinated, Soda. Can you back me up?
How do you think she'll go? Is Jodie the best footy player you've ever co-hosted a show with?
Ouch!
between both of us, Jodie is a better footballer than I was. But I can tell you one thing. Jodie's always told me that she's got fantastic legs and great calves.
I do.
So, no, absolutely.
Not
She
a
said,
lie.
these are magnificent. Have a look
Wow.
at these. These are 11 out of 10. So I would think, look, she's quite active, and I've seen her play netball
Yep.
before,
Okay.
and I've got to say
Well,
she's
yeah,
coordinated.
You're probably more athletic than we are. Soda, you obviously played footy for years. I think I'm going to give you the pick of the bunch wearing the Crows Guernsey. What position would you like to sort of play? Where do you sort of do your best work?
Probably just slot in the back pocket and keep an eye on things
right.
from
Yeah.
there.
Where would I? Because I've never actually kicked the footy before, and so going on to Adelaide Oval and having the Crows kit on, it's a lot, but I don't actually know where. So looking at my body type, what do you think I'd be
This
best
is a loaded question.
suited
Can I
towards?
just ask though, were you playing sport as a kid? What did you do during PE?
Yeah, he was the goalie. He played soccer and he was the goalie.
Goalkeeper.
Fullback next to me. I'll be back pocket,
I
you be
was thinking
fullback.
more, having my own pocket, Liam's pocket. I don't know, but I don't even know
You're
what.
not any bets, mate.
I don't know what position you have to play to have the pocket. You just got to be in the front lines. Is that it?
Forward pocket will do.
Foot pocket.
Yeah.
You should ask Soda about his footy career. Who'd you play for on the sand for?
Let me think. Sturt,
Yep, then who?
Glenelg,
Yeah.
Yep, then who?
North Adelaide.
Yeah, right. What about your AFL career?
Yeah, not much there. Was it? Sacked by 2 clubs. Sacked by Fitzroy, and they're now gone. And sacked by the Crows for a total of 0 games.
Well, guess
He was
what?
sacked in the pre-season. That's how
Oh,
bad
that's not
he
good. But you know what? You're a first round draft
Yep.
pick in the Crows
Yep.
All-Star Showdown. Well, Jodie and Soda, thank you for joining us this morning. All of our All-Stars will be rocking up for this showdown, 30th September, kicking off at 6 p.m. Make sure you get in early to support the women as well in that inaugural showdown, which is going to be huge. I mean, we've never seen anything like it before.
Plenty of spots available as well. If you want to run water, you want to be on the team, if you want to be on the boundary, spaces are open. You can text us 0400 919 919. Jodie and Soda, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you out there.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, boys.